The tropical foods, diverse language, and exotic islands are all how the Dominican Republic maintains their religion. In the Dominican Republic, there are 95% Roman Catholic people, which means there's only 5% more to have other religions or beliefs. When Christopher Columbus and company first arrived in 1492, that was the start of an era for this island, and here's why. The Dominican Republic was owned by the America, France, and the Spanish, all in different points in time. Christopher Columbus came with a lot of Taino Indians. When they founded the country, surprisingly, the amount of Indians decreased on their way to the island. The reason why most of the Dominican Republic people are mostly Roman Catholic is because it was introduced by Christopher Columbus and other Taino Indians. The Dominican Republic then passed this religion down from ancestors to ancestors, which then Roman Catholic religion became very passionate to this country. Also, the reason for the diverse language is because when the Spanish first founded the Dominican Republic, some Spanish people decided to stay at the Dominican Republic because they thought it was going to be a good life for them. Also, the exotic islands were another reason why so many people were immigrating. This is because there could be a lot of food and other attractions near that island or beach. Also, the reason for the tropical foods is because these kinds of foods are the easiest to grow on an island like this, with great weather and a heavy amount of sun, too. While they also have great nutrition and other things that will keep you healthy. Lastly, I think hobbies are a huge part of a way of culture's functioning and how their culture is. Baseball is a huge part of their culture because it's something they love to do and it's been passed down from generations to generations. In conclusion, now you know how the Dominican Republic picked up their religion or culture and how hobbies affected that, while also learning about what types of things form their culture.
The Dominican Republic is a Caribbean country that shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. The DR has many things to do and good places to stay, like resorts. In these resorts is golfing, and you can go see. It has a varied terrain comprising rainforest, savanna, and highlands, including Pico Darte, the Caribbean's tallest mountain. This country is a very wealthy country, with a GDP of about $106.240 billion. Now, let's take a walk back in time and travel 500 years ago to the first settlers of the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic began on December 5, 1492, when the European traveler Christopher Columbus happened to come upon a large island in this region of the Western Hemisphere that he soon saw that there were many islands. Columbus' second voyage in 1493, the colony of La Isabel, was built on the northeast shore. It nearly failed because of hunger and disease. In 1496, Santo Domingo was built and became the new capital, and remains the oldest continuously inhabited European city in the Americas.
Religions have come from all over the world to the Dominican Republic. The Roman Catholic Church, the Protestant religion, the LDS religion, and the Islamic religion have all come to the Dominican Republic and influenced their daily lives. The Roman Catholic Church makes up 57% of the 10.4 million people in the Dominican Republic. When you think about it, it may seem weird why the Catholic Church is so big in the Dominican Republic if it started so far away from where it started. To shed some light on this topic, let's look at the history. The Roman Catholic Church started in Rome with the Roman Empire. They began to spread their religion towards the east to the Americas, and people believed in their religion, so it kept on spreading. They also have missionaries spreading their religion. And now in the Dominican Republic, there are 5,928,000 people who are a part of the Roman Catholic Church out of 1 billion members of the Catholic Church. The Protestant religion makes up 23% of the Dominican Republic's population. It started with a theological guy from the Roman Catholic Church who didn't believe in the religion, and so he began a religion of his own in Europe. This guy's name is Martin Luther. He started teaching his beliefs in Europe, and it began to spread all over the world. The real question is, why did Martin Luther move away from the Catholic Church? Well, he argued that scriptures were primary source bases of Christianity, so he made things of his own. The LDS religion, which stands for Latter-day Saints religion, may only make up 1% of the population in the Dominican Republic, but there are 127,530 people a part of it in the Dominican Republic. In fact, because there were so many people, they built a temple in Santo Domingo. The LDS faith has missionaries spreading their religion to others. This is how it came to the Dominican Republic. The LDS faith is mainly in Utah, but it grows throughout South America. The Islamic religion makes up the other 1% of the land. There are 2,000 individuals a part of the religion in the Dominican Republic. There is one mosque. A mosque is a Muslim place of worship. The mosque is open daily in Santo Domingo. There are Islamic schools in the Dominican Republic, and the Islamic religion is very supportive of each other. Within the different religions in the Dominican Republic, it influences their daily lives. The Dominican Republic gets little bits of different cultures since the religion comes from all over and came to the Dominican Republic for different reasons to influence their daily lives.
Today, you may know the Dominican Republic as a tropical place. Being able to get there is easy and is all around amazing. When you first get there, you can see the white sand beaches and turquoise water. Sitting on the sand are shells that are so perfect you may question them. As you move into town, there will be people always singing and dancing. The land has a very wide range of forests because it is shared with Haiti on the island of Hispaniola, but the Dominican Republic is on the bigger half. It is surrounded by Cuba, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and Turks and Caicos. The tropical surrounding probably means that there are all sorts of tropical animals that everyone thinks are cool, but there isn't. There's only 2 original animals, the hutia and solenodon. The rest are brought by Europeans. Also the same with plants. Lots of plants were brought by travelers that wanted to start a business with them. For example, sugarcane and tobacco are everywhere in the Dominican Republic. But once you get past fields of those, are beautiful rainforests. Flora starts in the beautiful ocean where there are coral reefs everywhere. Bursts of color coming at you from your left and right. Coral is very popular in the Dominican Republic. You can see it everywhere you go. Of course, only in the ocean. But you should definitely try snorkeling. Moving inland, there are many forests, but first, there are many plants brought from the Europeans when they first came. Wanting to start a business, of course, they brought sugarcane and tobacco, hoping to make a well-fitted profit. The most popular forests you see are mountain forests. With a lot of palm trees and bushes surrounding rocky ledges, it is a breathtaking scene. With over 16 national parks, 9 natural monuments, and 6 scientific reserves, the Dominican Republic has a variety of flora everywhere. There are 8,000 plant species. They have 300 varieties of orchids and many tropical fruits, such as mangoes and passion fruits. They have plants such as sugarcane and tobacco. The most common is the subtropical forest. There are lots of species of trees you can see near the coast, cliffs, and rocky areas. You can see mountain forests with palms, pines, ferns, and hundreds of species of orchids. Fauna in the Dominican Republic is not what you'd usually expect. There aren't parrots and dolphins everywhere. The Dominican does not have many mammals or animals overall. Most of what you see was brought by Europeans, like dogs, cats, pigs, horses, rats, and mice. Some of which got on the ship when they were migrating, or some were brought for farms. Two academic land animals in Hispaniola are the solenodon and the hutia. Reptiles in the Dominican Republic are small lizards throughout the country and often salamanders. Insects are usual spiders and flies. Overall, fauna in the Dominican Republic isn't very popular. So if you're looking for lots of unique animals, I wouldn't suggest going to the Dominican Republic.